Forgot how to finish a thought. Light bends wrong in the corners. Something keeps almost arriving, then changing its mind. We speak in reflections now. Every word comes back thinner, like it passed through water before it reached us. The air holds on to something it won't explain. We pretend not to know. We don't speak, hang in the air. Every glance a hidden prayer. Laughter masks the quiet dread. Scratches paper, soft and low. Moments will never fully show. The room breathes slow, the night is near. Whispers only I can hear. Unspoken threats
You taught me patience, sitting on the dark past noon. Sunburn on your shoulders, minnows chewing all the proof. Lines in the water, lines on your weathered hands. You said quiet is an answer, even when it doesn't feel like one. Grief is a lake that won't give back. Swallowed your name, kept your head. I drag this line where you used to stand, but it's only me on the sand. Grief is a lake that won't give back. Thermos full of coffee, gone cold by 3 p.m. You laughed at every thunderhead, rolling in like old regrets. Your tackle box was sacred, rust and plastic, faith and fear. Hooks and lures like tiny teeth, biting down on all those years. Keys still warm in my hand, dust on the frames by the stairs. Mom's red eyes, your car out front like it had always been there. You in his old faded chair, hands in your sleeves, looking small. I drop my bags by the door, try not to feel it at all. You say you really love you, like it's supposed to break me open, like it's some kind of truth. I was too scared to hold then. We both stare at the floor, like October still in the room. You say he really loved you, and I don't know what to do.
I held the sky in my open hand. It slipped like sand through my fingers thin. The stars, they watched, but they never said why. I asked the moon, but it turned away. What do you do when the light won't stay? It shatters, it shatters. it shatters, it shatters. Every piece of what matters, like glass, like air is barely there.
Static sky over the water, rod in my hand. Line disappears into silver. I forget why I came. You were sitting on the pier, feet skimming that black glass. We named clouds, traded half-truths, said the day would always last. Cicadas buzz like old machines, chewing through the dusk. You laughed, then turned into a ripple, and I didn't even look up. I only feel the loss later, like rain that soaks in after dark. So slow it sneaks under the door frame, flooding every quiet part. Your face in the lake, breaking your voice in the wind, fading. I only feel the loss later, when the hook's already taken. Sunset leaked in crooked lines on my bedroom wall tonight. Same orange bruise from that last August when we drifted out of sight. Fish jumped once, a tiny thunder. You said, hear that, that's our proof. Now it's just a warped reflection where I keep misplacing you. I only feel the loss later, like rain that soaks in after dark. So slow it sneaks under the door frame, flooding every quiet part. Your face in the
same shadow in the light. He stands like he belongs here, like time didn't bite. You don't cross a single line. That's the part that burns. It's the way your eyes go soft, like something returns. I watch from the edge, play it cool, stay mute, but my body's having conversations, my mouth won't shoot. They ask me if I'm good, I say yeah, I'm straight, but history don't need permission to reanimate. I thought I was over it, yeah, I really did, but that's when shit resurfaces. Right when you think it's dead, I don't make a scene, I don't lose my grip, but something old is moving underneath my skin. I thought I was over it, plus I lied a bit. Funny how the past comes breathing when you're done with it. It's not about trust, it's not about blame, it's about the version of me I forgot I became. No lines crossed, still feels tight, like my memory's got hands and it's holding tonight. I thought I was over it, now I'm wide awake. The room's too quiet, I hear the clock tick. Your pictures fade and the colors don't stick. I reach for the ghost where your laughter should be. A hollow weight whispers through me. Shadows in the rain, your name on my tongue, the echoes remain, but you're gone, you're gone. Shadows in the rain, oh, they danced and they're done. I wear your sweater, it still holds your scent, but the threads are unraveling. They came and they went. The mirror's a lie, it shows two and there's one. The night's a thief stealing my sun. I call your name to the stars above, but the silence answers it's not enough. Shadows in the rain, your name on my tongue, the echoes remain, but you're gone, you're gone. Shadows in the danced and they're done. Would you hold me softly like a fragile tune? Would you bring me a sunrise or leave me the moon? I'm crumbling slowly like a paper plane, falling forever through shadows in the rain. grave have turned to gray. I still bring them, though you're far away. Every petal feels like glass in my hand. I whisper to the dark, but it won't understand. You left me with silence. It's louder than screams. A love that haunts my fragile dreams. Funeral flowers wilt in the rain. Every stem bends under the weight of pain. If death is mercy, then what am I? A hollow shell that still can't say goodbye. The lilies bloom, but never stay. Like everything I loved, it fades. Funeral flowers and me alone. A ghost who can't let go of
Hallways blurring afternoon light, everyone talking like the world's alright. I move through it half in my mind, faces passing, slipping out of sight. A glance hits different in the crowd, something small, something unhallowed, but no one says a single thing, just footsteps echoing. Somewhere between the noise and whatever I avoid, I feel the edges shift a bit, like I'm not where I used to fit. In the quiet corners, something's waking up. In the hum between the moments, something's stirring in the dust. No words for the feeling in, but it's still letting through the sea. Quiet corners keep secret until we're brave enough to see. Night falls soft on the kitchen tile, voices low talking life and trials. Names that flicker like a ghost of truth, things I never thought I'd hear in a room. I stand still and let it land. History.
You opened up the door a crack, said it's nothing, then you let me back. Your voice was quiet, soft and thin, like you were scared to let me in. Your heartbeat echoed through your shirt, a rhythm made of almost hurt. But when you leaned into my chest, God, I swear you felt the rest. We say we're fine, but that's a lie. Your silence never learned to hide. And when your side met my eyes, it felt like we rewound our lives. Glass post beating right next to mine, fragile but it's still aligned. If you didn't love me anymore, why'd you touch and lock that door? Glass post trembling in your veins, still syncing up with all my chains. If nothing's left inside of you, then why did I feel us break through? You said you're trying to move on, but your body said you're holding on. You brushed my hand and pulled away, but not enough to make it stay. The room was quiet, dim, undone. Your breathing tangled into one, and in that second I could hear all the words you won't say clear. You whispered this can't happen twice, but baby you don't sound convinced. Tonight your heartbeat always tells the truth, it still runs back to you. Glass post beating right next to mine, fragile but it still aligns. If you didn't love me anymore, why you touch and lock that door? Glass post trembling in your veins, still syncing up with all my chains. If nothing's left inside of you, then why did I feel us break through? Maybe we're both terrified, pretending that we never tried. But when you let your guard fall down, I felt the oldest come around. If this is over like you say, then why does it still feel this way? 1 second with you in the dark, lit every corner of my heart. Glass posts are still is cold, even if you build another wall. One touch and everything was true. Oh, I still feel it too. Suit still on my chair, her perfume in my hair, folded up black tie. Didn't even really cry. You were on the back row, chewing on your sleeve slow. Met you at the stairs, you just asked if I was scared. After my grandpa's funeral, you stayed, shoes off, knees on my duvet. You don't look at me like I'm stained like that. It's easy with you in the half-light, hands tracing dust on the bedside. Even if I don't love you back, you don't look at me like I'm cracked. TV on mute glow, shadows on your cheekbones. You laughed at some old show, said you can really let it go. You found the family photos, told me all your small ghosts, talked until it felt like I was someone else. After my grandpa's funeral, you stayed shoes off, knees on my duvet. You don't look at me like I'm stained like that. It's easy with you in the half-light, hands tracing dust on the bedside. Even if I don't love you back, you don't look at me like I'm cracked. Ooh. Late night in my room, door barely closed, your jacket on my floor, breathing getting close. You asked me, are you sure? Voice caught in your throat. I kissed you anyway, like I needed it both. After my grandpa's funeral, you stayed shoes off, knees on my duvet. You don't look at me like I'm stained like that. It's easy with you in the half-light, hands tracing dust on the bedside. Even if I don't love you back, you don't look at me like I'm cracked. Ooh. I almost said your name, but the words fell in the dark. Every thought a shadow, every laugh a spark. Half said, half meant, all of it silent inside. I reach for something tender that I can't quite find. Between us is louder than the day.